Hello, and welcome back to Dirty 20s D&D. My name is Kieran, and I'll be your Dungeon Master for tonight's game of Icarius, the Black Between the Stars. Joining me tonight, we only have Sophia and Morgan. Unfortunately, Blake couldn't join us today, but he'll be back next time. We hope. And Maris got stuck at work, unfortunately. And our last player, Lewis, has unfortunately chosen to step away from the campaign with, let's go with an industry catch-all, creative differences, which will be evident by the end of our announcements today. No ill will to the guy. He's been an amazing player for years now, but that is that. For YouTube news this week, How to Homebrew D&D Races airs this Friday, and if you haven't already, be sure to check out How to Homebrew Magic Items and Classes, which have both aired during our hiatus. Next, we have a new show to announce. The story of the Prime Planewalkers is set to air the last Monday of every month, with the first one airing tomorrow, Monday, June 27th. It will be a serialized retelling of our previous unaired campaign, Solara, the Gateway Between Realms, with voice work from a few of the players involved, as well as myself as the narrator and many of the NPCs. So be sure to watch it, as a lot went into it, and I'm very excited for you all to see. Next, as always, the VODs of this stream that you're watching right now are released on Wednesdays. All of this airs on our YouTube channel, Dirty 20s D&D, linked down below in our Twitch channel bio. After that, we will unfortunately be taking a few more weeks off from streaming after this, both July 3rd and July 10th, for the 4th of July, and because people have lives and we're busy. But after that, maybe we'll be back for a regularly scheduled programming. Who knows? We'll keep you informed because we also now have social medias. I'm going to kick it over to you, Morgan. Hey.
Hi! So we have some social media. Me and Sophia will be working mainly on the social media for Dirty 20s. I'm very excited about it. So right now, we only have a Instagram and a Twitter, but you can find both of them. It is at dirty20s_DND. You can follow us there, and I will be posting some exciting stuff like character highlights and player interviews, and I'll be working with Kieran to get some details on some stuff about behind the scenes, maybe. Basically, all of our creative stuff that you might need to know that you don't find out here will be over there, so go check those out. That's all we have for social media this week.
All right, and lastly for announcements today, Sophia, I believe you had something to say as well.
Yes. So, just to preface, anyone can be considered to qualified to speak on an issue that directly impacts them. But to preface, I personally have a bachelor's degree in political science and have taken many classes on American politics and specifically constitutional law, where I actually was in a mock hearing for the Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Clinic case. Here at Dirty 20s D&D, we believe that human rights are not something that can be taken and given away whenever government feels like it. And on Friday, June 24th, the United States Supreme Court essentially declared war on women and any person with a uterus, which includes our transgender and non-binary siblings. This ruling will also impact our siblings of color much harder than our white community. It is important to remember that we need to help our minority communities and uplift them in this dark time as much as possible. Without access to safe and affordable abortions, many people who can give birth are going to die. Further, the fact that abortion is considered in some states and may be considered in the future as a felony is appalling to us, as in many states felons can't vote or have a significantly more difficult time trying to vote. We believe that no matter the size of our platform, from 0 to 1 million or more subscribers, that it's important for us to do our part. Dirty 20s D&D is committed to supporting safe healthcare, which is provided by Planned Parenthood. We have linked where you can donate to Planned Parenthood and a link to help you find abortion resources near you. We hope you are all staying safe and can know that this group supports you and the right to full body autonomy.
All right, and now, with introductions out of the way, is there anything either of you would like to say otherwise?
I don't think so.
Well then, let's begin tonight's game of Icarius, the Black Between the Stars. Last time, you all began on board the SS Valhalla with your trusty captain, Tex. Your journey began smooth but rapidly devolved as a mind flare tadpole that Hadley had taken from the hotel broke free from its jar, infected the captain's bodyguard, a displacer beast named Mira, and this creature attempted to kill all of you. It succeeded in killing the ship's engineer, cutting the power, and then began its rampage. However, after taking some slight damage, it spoke in the same voice as the changeling that you pulled the tadpole from, and it also said, "Screw that," and it teleported out of sight. You restored the power to the ship, began to continue your journey, before Marielle cast a spell to reveal the creature's location, and you found that it was still attached to the roof of the ship. You hatched a plan to slam on the brakes and blow it to hell. However, it survived, teleported back on board, and it stopped holding back. It finally saw you as real threats, and it was no longer playing. Whereas earlier, you were just, knocking forward and knocking back, it took Hadley down, and then it took Hooten down, and then pretty soon, it almost took Mavice and Bellaris down as well. However, they threw their combined might together and took down this creature, with Bellaris finishing it off with a lightning-charged chromatic orb to its head, bursting its brain from within and frying the tadpole, killing it for good. And with that, the team's first true enemy was defeated, and you were one step closer to Trixitus, the first destination that you agreed to head to. The next 2 days were rather uneventful, barring a broken vent and some pretty lights. You finally reached the world, fully paid Tex for the trip, and he agreed to uphold his end of the bargain, and wait for a few days nearby, giving you his number to contact him later. You were in the town of Halfway at Dr. Hadley's recommendation, as she's been there before, and you entered the Halfway House, a motel bar that acts as a bit of a quest hub for wanderers here on Trixitus. Here, after speaking with the bartender, a warforged named Rusty, you learned of a man named Gunnar who had an interesting job that he's been shopping around. Rusty mentioned that this man had found the location of a still-locked vault that had been sealed since before the planet was separated from its star some 6,300 years ago, and that was where we ended, with you all sitting down at a table and waiting until Gunnar comes down for a drink. Also, I realized that we had some people go unconscious last time, and I forgot to have you guys roll for injury checks. We're not going to do it now, but know that I'll be watching more closely this time. Alright? Alright.
Oh no.
Ominous.
Yeah. Indeed. So, I am going to do one quick thing, but if you all want to sort of start... I mean, you guys can roleplay amongst the two of you. I am going to do one quick thing, and then...
So we're
okay.
waiting for...
That should work.
We're waiting for someone then?
Yes, you are sitting in the lobby of the hotel waiting for a man named Gunnar to come down. It's unclear how long he will take.
And why are we waiting for him again?
Because he had a job that he talked with the bartender about.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're all there right now. Okay.
Yes, the five of you are there. And speaking of which, I am going to simply get this out of the way very early on. Hooten, on his communicator, receives a message. And with barely a word to the rest of you, simply says, I know I said that I was trying to start my own thing. I'm needed. Like, now. And he, like, ties his bag tighter, and he's like, they're orbiting the planet. I gotta go. I'm real sorry. And he just stands up, and he's like, I can't remember. And he's like, did I have anything that we kind of needed that was, like, everyone's? I don't really remember.
I don't.
Do you have like a bag of holding or anything? I feel like we gave you
No,
stuff.
no, he doesn't. I don't think he has anything. This is me asking you guys.
I don't think he does
Okay.
either.
I don't think he does.
I think we all kept our
Okay.
stuff
Yeah.
well, he bought a gun, but I'm sure that he would probably keep that.
All right. Well, then he's just gonna stand up and be like, I guess try finding me at Helios 2 if you're ever in the area. And he just gets up and he runs out the door. Hooten is
Cool.
just
No longer with us. All right.
no. He got a message and he's gone. And
Okay.
very much like how Lewis left our group, he's just kind of like, "Yep, I'm done," and he runs away.
You gotta admire the man for having ambitions, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's loyal to something.
Good for him.
They need him. He's going.
Okay, Marielle at that point is like, "But who's gonna keep us from decapitating people then?"
I think I got that one covered, actually.
Yeah, I mean, Hadley.
Not necessarily
Yeah.
like, if there's just cause, I won't stop you, but like, we gotta have some sort of moral compass around here.
Yeah, do
Okay.
Um,
And she, like, you can see that, like, the scimitar was like an inch out of the thing, and she just puts it right back. Okay.
okay.
Just a little coy smile.
You make me undividedly nervous. Like, I cannot describe to you. I respect it, for sure.
Is it the massive demon horns or the pure white eyes?
No, it's not the appearance. It's a general, like,
It's the
atmosphere
attitude.
that you have. But, wonderful.
she just looks at you and smiles, these fanged teeth, just like, yeah.
You're amazing. Anyway, is it nighttime, Kieran?
It's always nighttime. There is
Oh, fuck.
there
I
is no
forgot.
sun.
Sorry. I totally forgot.
Yeah, Trixidus is a planet that has been torn from its star. There is no daytime.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Did we get any idea of how long Gunnar would be taken, or is it just?
No clue. It seems like it could be a while because Gunnar he was downstairs just a couple of hours ago. He could be going upstairs for his long rest right now. So.
Okay. Well, why don't we take shifts waiting for him? We can send the other two upstairs and get a room, and then me and Belle
Yeah.
can wait down here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds like a good
Okay.
plan.
that's fine with me.
Cool.
So,
Yeah.
Mayvice and Marielle go upstairs with, I believe that you guys had purchased rooms. I'm not quite sure, but let's just say that you did. It's been a while.
Let's say we did. 'Cause I don't
It's been a
remember
minute,
either.
yeah.
Yeah. And so that leaves the two of you downstairs. Was there any specific conversations that you two had thought that you might want to have together, or is it just waiting?
I don't know. Is there anything you want to talk about?
I don't know. I feel like we'd probably sit in uncomfortable silence for at least
I would
5
say
minutes.
I would say like 45.
Really? I don't know if it'd be that
Unless there is
long.
initiated conversation. But I don't know. I don't hate you, right? Like, I'm gonna put my book down and be like, out of dead silence, be like, just so you know, I respect you a lot.
Thanks. I don't think I thought you hated me.
Oh, I mean, like, we
Just-
have this weird banner thing that we do, and I don't want you to get the wrong. I just, you know what? Never. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna pick my book back up.
Yeah,
and
I
go back
mean,
to-
it's fine. I'm just not really used to, like, talking to other people. Normally I just, like, do it on my own.
Have you ever
Like,
been close to anyone? Have you ever had a team?
I mean, at the orphanage we would team up to fuck with the administrators, but
But have you ever had a friend, though? You're taking way too long to think about that one. That's a no to me.
I mean, I have my mouse, but I assume you're talking about like another
like a person. Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I mean, at the orphanage, there was someone that I was close with, but I don't even know if they're alive anymore, so...
Well, despite it all, and despite us barely knowing anything, about each other at least, that I think we could be good friends. If that'd be okay with you.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, I don't want this group to split up, so I'm fine with getting along. That's what they call it. Sure.
Oh, she's...
What
oh,
happened?
hello?
My Discord fully crashed! Oh no!
Oh, no.
Rip.
You're having a moment! No!
It's okay.
Like,
Bellaris understands.
I literally went, oh, what the fuck? Okay. Anyway.
And we're back.
Yeah, I mean, we could be friends. You know,
You know
I
what?
can't promise I won't try and steal something if you have a shiny object that doesn't look super important, but...
You could ask for it. You don't have to steal
But-
it from me.
I mean, what? It's not fun then.
That is fair. I respect that. Okay. We will work
Yeah.
on it. That's alright.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I'm going to know that you took it. Because I feel like there's a very
Yeah.
open thing that you just steal from people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if I steal from you, there's a better chance I'll give it back. But, like, don't
That's
stop
fair.
me from stealing from someone else.
Well, if it... We'll cross that bridge when we get there. How about that one? Okay. Well, alright. I'm going to go back to
Is
reading
there,
my
like,
book.
another bar patron around?
No, not immediately. It seems like this place is pretty empty right now.
Okay.
It's
I
a
had a
pretty...
thought.
It's a pretty empty town.
Okay.
Was there anything else that you wanted to speak about, or what was your thought? Did you have something you wanted to say?
Oh, well, if there was a patron that looked like they had a bunch of shit on their belt.
Actively right after we got done talking about you stealing,
Exactly.
you're gonna go steal something. Okay, fair,
To see if, you know,
fair. I respect it.
mostly to see if she would have stopped me
All right.
or made me return the object. So, do with that what you will.
We'll test the waters. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Is it like dinner time? What's the vibe going on? Are we like, does it look weird that we're sitting out there?
No, not at all. It seems like this is just a quiet day. And when you're just sort of thinking, like, what time is it? There's a crash, and you see that the door opens and a person falls inside. They're dragging themselves, arm over arm, crawling inside as the door slams back shut and then is slowly pushed open as it's followed by a figure. This person crawling on the ground, you can see that they're leaving behind them a streak of blood. Rusty begins to reach under the counter, and you just see the person who's walking behind them just go, shh. And Rusty just falls backwards and lays down on the ground. You can think that he's either paralyzed or unconscious. This person has long black hair that's been pulled tight into a ponytail, like low down. She has this tight black armor with this black breastplate that has a symbol of 3 fingers up. Just like that. And you can just see an eye in the middle of the palm. This woman kneels down to this person who turns and looks up at the two of you in a sort of pleading manner. The lady peering over her just looks up at you. Are you going to be a problem?
Well, you seem like the bigger issue right now. What's this whole...
Silence would be best right now. And she goes to reach down to the person and to lift them up. You know what I want. Where did you hide it?
I don't like this person.
Want to do something.
The
I don't know. It's a good idea.
as they lift this person on the ground, you can see it's a young-ish boy with like a shaved head, not like a buzzed head. He's got this black eye, blood coming down from his mouth. He's like, you'll never find it. It's gone. Then I guess you are too. And she pulls a dagger out, flips it in her hand. Are either of you going to try to stop her?
I mean, I feel like it's this. I'm not getting into it. Like, I'll talk to her after she dismembers someone.
I don't feel like I can fight with this really badass person. Is my concern.
Hey, this
I'm
is
sitting
just
on
an
top
event
of it
happening in
at the
front of you.
Yeah.
She
Yeah, I'm
rakes
gonna
that
sit and
dagger
watch.
across this kid's neck, and he just falls to the ground. She then stands up. Thank you for not interfering. I'm off then. And she turns around.
Hey, no,
Wait,
I'm not disposing of your body for you.
No, shut up! I have a thing! Can I whisper to Belle and be like, shh?
Yeah,
Hold
I
on.
mean, you can whisper.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't
Okay.
give a shit. Who are you?
I'm simply a member of the group. And you
That's so helpful.
are asking questions that you shouldn't be.
Belle, now is not the time. I promise
She
you.
takes one step back towards you.
I'm sorry about my friend. I will take care of it.
Wise girl. She turns
Thank
back
you.
around and goes to leave.
Is she gone? Gone? Like, can I hear her, like, gone?
She walks out the front door. It closes.
Right as she's walking out the front door, I'm just gonna whisper, "Stupid bitch."
Fair.
Loud enough that she could have heard it.
No, she didn't hear it.
Okay.
Did you want her to hear it?
I mean,
Or did you want there to be a chance of her hearing it? To let the dice decide.
I'd say more of like an advantage thing. I said it a little loud, but like there's still a chance she didn't hear it. So maybe roll again. You're the DM though.
She doesn't pause. You don't think she heard it.
Okay, well, whatever. Statement still stands. Do I know, like, did she have any clothing that looked fancy or anything?
She had a symbol on her chest. I'm going to change my mind on that. I'm going to say it was 4 fingers with an eye.
Okay.
Because
Can I
I
figure out-
realize
try and
something.
I'm messing up my notes.
I'm making
Kieran.
some of this up on the fly, okay?
That's fine.
I'm figuring it out. This was
Can I
supposed to be a
try-
bigger session.
You're good.
I want to try and figure out what it is.
Okay.
I also...
I'm
Roll
kind
it.
of checking my rolling.
History. This is a history check. You could both roll.
Okay. I also...
I got a
once
16.
Okay.
Once I, like, can tell that she's far enough away, I want to cast Spare the Dying on that guy.
All right. I'm gonna roll some death saves
Okay.
before knowing to
You
see
said
it.
history. Sorry, I totally just spaced
Yes.
out. Oh shit, that's not actually that bad. That's 18.
Oh, cool. So 16 and an 18?
Okay.
Maybe we know what it is.
With those rolls, you believe that this is. This symbol has been seen before. There is no known name for the group, but this group has been around for a long time, kind of hiding in the shadows. This symbol has been found over top of many very public assassinations, but they haven't really done anything in a long time.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I mean, we just saw a public murder. I
Yeah,
mean,
but no, I
so
mean,
it's
I mean
not
like
been murder.
governors and kings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, these people are found, and it tends to be that when they are captured, which is very rare, they just commit suicide, and you never learn anything from them.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to cast Spare the Dying. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I rolled because the conversation was a little bit delayed. Unfortunately, he is no longer alive.
That's okay. I just thought I'd try.
Yes.
I want to go loot his body.
Yes, I was going to say, do you want to loot his body?
Yay!
And another
What's
question
he
would
got?
be, do you want to attempt to follow her?
That's a pass from me, personally.
Okay.
I'll leave her alone.
Can I
Okay.
go
I
check
want
on
this stuff on the
Rusty
body
as well?
more.
Yes. Rusty has been paralyzed. I'll just give
Okay.
this to you, medicine woman.
Ah, that's
He will likely be fine in a couple of minutes.
cool. I'm gonna like prop him up
yeah.
against the wall so he's not like just down.
Yeah. Bellaris, I would like you to roll an investigation check, please.
13.
13. On his body.
Wait, I have a question. Like, what is the investigation for specifically? Because, like, I'm taking all the shit off of him.
The investigation is...
and he's dead, so, like...
You know when you open a drawer, and something is sitting right on top of it, and you don't see it? And you're like, where is this thing? And you go search everywhere else, and then you go back to that drawer and you find it? That's you failing an investigation check the first time and succeeding the second. It's like, you're like,
okay.
It's when you pull off his boot, and you're like, there's nothing here. And then you put his boot back on, but it was really just on the underside of the insole, what you were looking for. You know, it's like one of those things. All right. So you search this kid's body. You find a small note that's the only thing of import. There is no money on this kid's body. There is like 2 or 3 sets, like little pieces of a set of thieves' tools. It will not count as a full set. But this note is, you can see it is a rough topographic map of an area. You're not sure where, and it's an X marks the spot. There is nearby a house that you can see drawn on it, as well as a lake. So it is I unfortunately don't have a representation of this, but it's a house, a lake, and an X. So if you can relate those 3, you can find where the X marks the spot. I would say that it would also say the direction to halfway on this. Which means that you know the rough direction to this, and therefore you'd be able to find it if you walked far enough and found it.
Okay. We're gonna go be pirates.
There's nothing, like, no... I mean, we're in the future. No identification, anything.
Sounds like this guy wanted to not be...
Yeah, it seems like whatever he was doing, if he is working against a shadow organization, he also is part of some sort of shadow organization.
Well, and you're a criminal.
You know how
this
sometimes
works.
shadow organizations will all use the same of something? Like, they'll supply their workers with the same shit? I'm wondering about his clothes or, like, his shoes or something. Can I see where they were made?
I'm gonna say best guess. When you look over things, you can find that most of it is sort of common stuff that you would just like. It's common clothes. It's just tossed together, a shirt, a jacket, like some cargo pants and boots. It's not distinguishing to any group.
Well, if we want to find out more about him, we have this. I don't know how curious you are, but we could
We
go
have
on
what, though?
We have the map.
Oh, well,
I mean,
yeah.
This obviously was important enough to keep on him. I'm wondering why she didn't take it, though. Or even
Maybe
look
that's
for
what
it.
she was looking for.
But that means
Well, yeah, but why
she will
didn't
be
she
looking
check
for
her
us.
body?
Kieran, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming not because you didn't say anything about it, but the symbol on her chest wasn't like religious at all or connected to any kind of religion?
No, it is your...
Okay.
Because of the history checks that you rolled, you're aware that
Yeah.
it is connected simply to an organization, not a religion.
Okay. Cool. I just wanted to double check.
And the dead person has no symbols or anything? Nothing?
No.
Okay.
Huh. Kind of stupid. Okay.
Do you just keep like all your deep dark secrets in your pockets, Bill? If I go digging around in there, am I gonna find out who you truly are?
I mean, you'll have my spell book, which is basically that. So yeah, like I don't know. I just
Fair
what
enough.
does he have any weapons or anything to defend himself? I find it kind of strange that someone who is like on the run would have nothing to defend themselves.
He fell through the door bleeding horrendously. It's highly likely that he could have been disarmed in the past.
Why don't we just go to this?
Wait, I have a good idea. You said he trailed
Okay.
blood behind him?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's walk out the door and follow that, maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
There's blood everywhere.
Before we leave, I'm gonna go over to Rusty. I don't know if he's not paralyzed or not yet, but I'm gonna whisper to him, or not whisper. I'm gonna
No,
talk to him.
he's coming to at this point. I'd say it's been long enough.
Okay. Are you okay, Rusty? Are you all right?
Yeah. That was weird. Kind
Yeah.
of felt like I was asleep. It's not really something I've ever experienced before.
Well, as long as you're okay, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I
Who the
mean,
hell's
hey,
gonna
got a
clean
nice
this
nap.
up? He looks at the horrendous mess in his lobby.
I would be helpful, but I am not. So, that I'm gonna leave this to you, and I will owe you one. I also have a request.
Alright. Yeah?
If either of our friends come downstairs, or if Gunnar comes downstairs, can you tell him that we'll be back later and we are very interested in Gunnar's offer? If our friends come down, just tell him that we went to go handle something, we'll be back later.
Yeah, for sure. I can
Alright.
I can go on ahead and do that.
Alright, thank you so much, Rusty. Do you need anything while we're out? If we come back? I hope we're coming back.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're
Okay.
pretty stocked up here for the moment.
Alright, I'll be back. And I'm gonna go follow Bella out the door.
Okay. So the two of you walk out, and it's very easy at first to follow the trail. You head out into an alleyway on the right side of the building, start following it until you can see the pretty obvious place where the death blow was had. Like you can see a spattering up the wall, handprints stabilizing themselves, and then eventually the drag pattern begins, and you can just see a set of bloody footprints sort of just casually following along after it.
Love it.
That's...
So you head over to this place, and before then you can see a broken sword on the ground. Looks like this was some sort of collapsible blade. It doesn't work anymore. There's a torn and sliced messenger bag that has been tossed through. You can guess that maybe she did search, but she just assumed that it would have been in the bag if it was anywhere. Beyond that, doesn't look like there's much initially. I could ask that you would roll investigation checks for the alleyway. For some reason my camera is lagging, but yours are fine.
I don't know. I thought that was my internet, honestly. Investigation.
We're rolling for things.
I don't see
Yeah.
anything ever.
Ooh.
Okay, I think...
We both are bad at this. I got
I got a 6, so
I got a 5.
Okay. So...
this is we're looking and it's right in front of us, and it's
Yeah,
right there.
this is the drawer moment.
You don't think that you can find anything else from this person's belongings. If you want to, you can attempt to follow a trail back to where it started here. you can pull your map out and start looking at that.
What do you want to do?
I don't think we should be pulling the map out just out in public like this necessarily right away.
Yeah.
We should finish following this trail and see if there's nobody around. I'm assuming it's like pretty dead, obviously.
It is, yes.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if anybody had seen anything or anything like that.
Mm-mm.
But I would say let's keep following the trail, and then from there we can maybe look at the map in private and try and figure out where to go.
Okay. So trying to follow the trail requires a survival check. You either can roll 1 or one person can roll with advantage.
How is your... Oh, I have a really good survival skill.
I think Bellaris has, not good.
I have +7.
I have a -1.
Okay, cool. Oh, shit! 23!
Okay.
Fuck yeah!
So...
I'm surviving everything.
Yeah. So you follow the trail as it leads towards an abandoned building at the edge of town. You can see that the door has been broken open. And you step inside and you can see what looks like where someone was hiding out. There's empty cans, like a bedroll, just some tossed together electronics that look like they were some sort of transmitter, but it looks like it's been smashed. Wow, my camera is really not happy today.
Maybe.
Is it messing up on the stream?
Yeah. Is it fine on Discord? Like the frame rate?
Oh.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see if we can fix it during break. I'm not sure. It's like the person was hiding out here. I would like you to roll investigation checks if you want to find anything more than surface level. As this mystery unfolds even further, it's possible you'll be able to learn a little bit more here.
Yeah, 16.
Okay. And Bellaris?
What is this for? Oh, I got a nat 1.
Okay. With a 16, though, I will give you this. You find a journal, and this makes things a lot clearer. You skim through it, and you can see that this individual is one for... they name themselves... I am stuttering on my own words. This individual identified themselves as Luke. Luke here says basically he is trying to get revenge for the murder of his parents. He found a book owned by someone of the Silence Group, which is this, as you can assume, you can see the symbol drawn in his book. It is someone of the same organization. And this book was a spell book of one of the heads of the organization.
Are you a sorcerer or a wizard?
Shh.
I'm a cleric.
I'm so stupid. Give
You're
me that
good?
spell book. Can't I can learn those, right?
Our
'Cause I
other
can
wizard
read.
in here.
Yeah, there are 2 wizards in this group, yes.
I'm not one of them.
No.
Okay. I just get confused because you have spells, that's all.
You're fine. You're fine.
You continue reading this journal. You basically find that Luke here had found this book, and he started to take it to somewhere that he believed the book would be safe, and then he rapidly realized that was a bad idea.
Rip.
And so he dropped it, marked where it was to come back to later, and that's when
Is that what the map is?
That's you can see a torn off page from this book. It's missing a page, and you can assume that the reason why the book cuts off here is because the person began following him from the location that he dropped it.
Sounds like you might be a little bit more invested in finding this now.
Yeah, I want the spell book.
Okay.
Okay.
So, is there like an alley or something nearby? where we duck in and look at the map.
I mean, you are
in a more
inside of an
private
abandoned
way.
building right now.
I'm stupid. Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead, finish your thought. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. So if we're in a private area, then yeah, we can look at the map and try and figure out where it's for.
We should check to make sure, A, we weren't followed, and B, nobody else is here. Because it's a building.
True.
It's a whole building.
Yeah. It is a relatively small building. It is somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe 200-300 square feet.
Okay.
But yeah, if you would like to roll perception checks, feel free to do that
Okay.
and make sure that your surroundings are
Let's
clear.
hope it's not shit. Oh, okay.
I got an nat 20. So
I got 11.
11?
25.
25.
Not bad.
All right. So,
Hopefully that you just say
Bellaris,
fine.
you take a quick look around. That's fine. Hadley, you're like, you look around and you're like, the footsteps in the dust were not there before. And then you look up with your natural 20. You spot someone who has a dagger placed, wedged in between two bricks, and they're currently just sort of on the wall, like really close up to the ceiling, in this full black gear with a black mask on. You can identify that it's the woman from before. She knows that you see her, and she's just like, that fucker had the map on him the whole time? And she drops down to the ground. Alright, give it.
Yeah, you're kind of stupid. No!
Stop!
She steps forward. Give it.
Weepers.
Listen.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Both
What
of
did
you
do
calm
to earn
down.
it?
And she just looks at you. You calm down. And she casts a spell. We're going to roll initiative after the spell goes off. I need you both to roll wisdom saving throws. She is casting calm emotions on you.
18.
That's gonna be a 21.
And you both succeed. So she goes to cast a spell and goes, shh. And both of you are just like,
Not
no.
Shit again. Come on.
She draws another dagger. You're going to give me that map. And then she starts running towards you. We're going to roll initiative.
What map?
Never seen a map before. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what a map is.
You talked out loud about it.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't pull it out, you talked out loud.
We are not bad at being sneaky. This is our weakness.
7.
Oh. Fuck. Hold on.
At least there's only 3 of us, so I mean,
13.
it's not that bad.
All right. And my streak of rolling bad for bad guy initiatives continues. Delightful.
Yay!
Okay, so I assume that goes Hadley.
Let's say it's about that big. And
Is it me first?
there's
or
the door.
Gary?
It's going to be Hadley first, and then it's going to be the assassin, and then it's going to be Bellaris. I did roll bad. It's just Bellaris rolled worse.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I rolled a 5.
That's sort of where the bedroll is. That's a bad blanket. I'm just going to leave it at that. And then I'm going to get your minis out.
I feel like this room is huge.
I mean, it's like 100 or 200 square foot, just a big old empty building.
Yeah.
Alright, so here is Bellaris. There is Enya. I'm going to make
I'm
you...
also not actually watching the stream. I was looking at YouTube, so.
I have it like in.
Okay.
I need to look at it too. Yeah, you're right.
There. Now it looks better. It looked huge before.
Let's just go with this one. I don't really care. These are all the same.
We look so tiny.
That's because I need to make you bigger.
Okay.
I'd say that you're right about there. That's about good, because
Sure.
she was hidden sort of up there. She's sort of dropping down here.
Yep.
Alright.
And with the initiatives rolled, Enya, you are first.
Okay. I forgot how to play D&D because we haven't played in so long. I have a question right off the bat.
Absolutely.
I am correct in assuming that I can use my pistol and then also cast a cantrip as a bonus action, correct? Or no?
if the cantrip is a bonus action, most cantrips tend to be actions.
Okay, I will check. Because I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I left for like 2 weeks and now I don't remember how to do anything. I do have one that's a bonus action. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot her.
Okay. I need a...
This is my first time ever using my gun, I think.
Yeah. If you do not have proficiency with the gun, your misfire score goes up by 1. What kind of gun is it, may I ask?
It's the one that you sent us at the original, the laser pistol.
Ah. So
Which
that thing does not have a misfire score, I don't believe.
Okay. I was like, I have never used this before, so if I do it wrong, please tell me.
Let me look at the PDF for that. But it is a normal dexterity shot. If you do not have proficiency, it is literally just a dex bonus weapon. Okay. But I believe you do, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
That is a... So it's plus my dex modifier, right?
Yes, it's dex and proficiency.
Oh, shit. Okay, then I'm good. I got a 18 plus 2, so 20.
All right. So a 20 to hit does hit. It then deals 2d6 radiant damage. There is no dex bonus applied to the damage because it makes... So laser weapons do not use ammo and do not have misfire scores. In exchange, you do not get to add your dex mod, so it's just 2d6 radiant.
Okay. So that's going to be 5.
5, all right. She takes this shot in the shoulder and just keeps going.
Nice.
I'm gonna say that we can talk. We can talk about this if you just calm down. I know that you're a part of something, but
I feel like we keep saying calm down and it's just doing the opposite.
Yeah.
That's because I should look at who I'm fucking talking to. Anyway.
She runs forwards and it's like, you're not going to give me that map. And then she goes to make one stab against you. That is not good. That is a 10 to hit. And then, so basically, you dodge out of the way of this. It's like, I'm going to have to take it from you. And then she makes another slash up. There we go. That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, ow.
I have a question.
Yes.
So I have a spell that would help me repair the map if needed. Well, not if needed. This plan would require me to use that spell to fix it. Is there a way I can rip the map, pretend to eat it, but not actually eat one of the halves?
Okay. I would double check the wording on the spell mending as to whether or not it restores writing. So I had to abbreviate the spell, I believe, for the purposes of your book. Let's double check on mending. Whilst I do a few things.
No, it doesn't. It says the spell repairs a single break, tear, or rupture in an object you touch, as long as the damage is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension you mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage. This spell can physically repair a magic item or construct, but it can't restore magic to the object.
Okay, so yes, that would work fine. So you can do that. This.
But like, can I try and deceive her?
Well, it's not your turn, so let me finish your turn first.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So with these two one slash miss, she slashes back up and gets you on the same shoulder for 5 points of slashing damage, Hadley.
Oh, that's not that bad.
So you both did 5 damage to each other.
Great.
Yep. Concentration check on Shield of Faith.
Shit. I'm not good at this. No. It's a 5.
Okay, so you lose Shield of Faith.
That's so cool.
And then as her bonus action, she can't do anything. Amazing. Oh, no, she can, because it's multi-attack, so she can make a third attack as a bonus action.
This fucking sucks.
Oh.
So 1 slash, 2 slash, and then she just, it's like, gonna give it to me?
No.
Okay.
What she said.
That's another 18 to hit. I rolled the same number.
Oh.
Oh, great. 4 points of slashing damage as she like just cuts you like it's pretty like a graze like along the stomach, but it's like enough to bleed. She's like,
She sting.
so she used her bonus action.
I am very willing to just go straight up eat half of the map. So.
Okay.
Can you do it soon? Because this shit's starting to hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
She's like, I really need it. It's like kind of important. And then Bellaris, it is your turn.
Maybe if you would tell us why it's so important, and I go to almost rip it. Like, I make a tiny little rip, signaling to her that I will continue.
If you tell us why you need it so bad, we'll fuck off and let you have it.
There's no easy way to say this. I'm going to die if I don't get that. I don't want to get it. I'm not really here by my own volition.
Then let us help you.
You won't help me if I tell you the truth.
We've done some skeptical shit, I can promise you.
You ready to reawaken a Lich Queen?
This map would look so much better ripped in half. Wait, what?
A Lich Queen?
Oh yeah. The Grand Countess.
Where's my notebook? Oh god.
What's her name?
The Grand Countess.
It is the Grand Countess. And then she's like, thinks for a minute. Oh my god, the name is so long. The Grand Countess Isabella Ayana Maxim III of House Harriking. She loves to throw in titles. It's amazing. I was cursed. I have to get that book back to where she is currently reforming.
Yeah, I'm not cool with that. I mean, liches are sometimes fine, but...
Hey. How are you bound to her? What kind of curse? Also, can you please get the fuck off me?
Oh. Well, I guess we're taking a break, and she steps back, like, a little bit.
Ow. I'm gonna...
Yeah.
Like,
I'm still kind of in map ripping mode.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of like...
She's like...
Here. For demonstrational purposes.
She's got props. I love this. Okay.
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 We're at like this level of a tear at the moment.
Mm-hmm. She's like,
yeah, start explaining faster.
Give Kieran a second to fucking stop laughing. She's like, someone found me. I was just stealing from some bank or something over on Odiri, and they tossed this gem at me. It started burning in my chest, and then all of a sudden the skin reformed over it. I can still feel this fire. They then said they were wearing a mask. Their face was completely white. I couldn't see what they looked like. They said that I had to come to Trixitus to find this book and to bring it to the house by the lake. And that once I was there, I just had to set it next to the circle and wait. From there, I managed to find some information on the book because I had to find it, and I found who owned it, and I found whose house it was, and then I did a little bit of research on that, and here we are.
What's your name?
Melody?
It's nice to meet you, Melody.
Thanks. I'm normally not an assassin.
So, we can help.
Where's the X in relation to the house and the lake on the map?
It is... I mean, so, tell you what, I will draw it in tabletop.
What? Is it the house? Like, is the house where
There's my little house.
I love him.
It's the little
Where the
windows.
lich is reforming? I'm confused.
And then that is where halfway is.
Okay. So it's all kind of.
So it's like the person found it, started bringing it there from wherever's over here, which Hadley would know. There are halfway is named such because there are towns this side and then towns over there.
Mm-hmm.
So it is halfway between those towns. So they started bringing it to the house, and then they stopped, and then were found by Melody here.
So the house is where the lich is?
The house is where the lich is forming.
And
Oh,
it sounds
Lord.
like it was.
And the
getting
X is where the
multiple
book
pieces
is?
to
The
try
X
and
is,
bring
the X
it.
is supposedly where you could think the book would be.
Okay.
Because the guy's dead, he can't tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melody, how'd you get involved in
Oh, the
in
silence group?
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really meant to be an assassin for that group. I'm one of the people who scopes out locations. I just kind of found my way there because I was offered money.
Well, it's bold of you to start wearing their symbol while you're doing work for other people.
People tend to be scared of it. It just works.
It does. I was very scared of it. It worked, but also, I'm just thinking about your
Did you
well-being.
think about that?
Also,
The
I mean,
silence group hasn't been doing anything for years now, and you're just out and about killing people in their armor.
it's really hard to explain.
Okay.
I don't know how much longer I have left. So, either you help me, or you don't.
Okay. Let's work this out. All right? I don't think any of us are in the best condition to be fighting a lich god. So I'm gonna say maybe we should go get this book together and
Yeah.
work it out from there.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. I'm Dr. Annie Hadley, by the way. I want to shake her hand.
Nice to meet you.
I'm not shaking anyone's hand.
That's Belle. Don't mind her.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go get this book.
Okay.
And she just sort of sheathes her weapons, and the three of you start walking.
I'm gonna, while we do that, cast Cure Wounds on myself. Cause
Okay.
ow!
I didn't get injured, so I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's very nice for you.
All right.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
So you begin walking in the direction of where you believe the book to be. In doing so, a little bit of conversation starts to come up. Melody sort of reveals that she... I was contacted to be a part of this... I wasn't really supposed to be saying anything. I'm not supposed to be doing anything. But then this happened, and I want out, but I feel like I can't ever get out now. I feel like this is kind of it, and I don't have anywhere to go. So,
Would I know if there is a Talonite group on Trixotis?
a town what?
One of my goddess's temples.
Oh, maybe. It's...
I say they're all like underground and spooky, so I don't know if I would have that knowledge or not.
Yeah, it's possible in one of the larger towns you might be able to find some kind of congregation.
Okay. I'm not trying to like preach to you or anything, but if we can help you, I have a place you might be able to go.
Yeah?
It might take some travel and some change, but I know that it helped me more than you could ever imagine when I was at my worst.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm skeptical, but...
If you're skeptical, I would now like to make a note, since there's only 2 of you. No one is asked to roll an insight check.
That's fair. We probably should.
I'm doing
I'm
it
just
now.
really trusting.
I would not normally do that, but it's a little bit of a different situation today.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
let Belle
that
roll.
was a 9, so
Okay.
maybe Momo should also
Maybe I
roll.
should. I'm gonna. Hold on. My dice tray is like lopsided. Boy, there's not enough space on this desk for all the fucking stuff I have. Okay. I actually have really good insight, so that's probably a good idea. Ooh. I'm rolling really well today, guys. This never
Yes.
happens when important things are going on. That's a 26. Oh,
26?
Kieran, are you there?
Yeah, no, so... Am I back? I'm back. Okay.
Yeah, your camera just keeps
Yeah.
freaking out.
It's because I'm trying to re-up it so that the stream is still going.
Oh, okay.
With the 26, she is masking what she's doing really well. Like, you get the sense that she is still just looking out for herself, and that is pretty much all I can say, because she is not doing things outwardly that would indicate that she is lying.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You're not quite sure that you trust her.
Mhm.
So, as we begin to head towards the house on the lake, what would you all be doing in this travel?
I forget. We have communicators for each other. We don't have anything to communicate telepathically, do we?
No, it is purely
Fuck,
speaking
okay.
out loud.
We gotta figure that shit out.
Yes.
I know. we need to
Because
get
this is
some
getting
kind of-
difficult to come up with plans around people who we don't want to know about our plans.
I know.
Can I try and give Belle like a look?
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not necessarily like just being like, "Hey, I
Wait,
might do
I'm
something."
sorry. I'm letting myself get distracted with house things. So you rolled a better insight check, and now we're suspicious.
She is lying or taking care of exclusively herself. She is going to probably do some bad shit to us.
Okay,
I have a feeling.
I still have the map, and I'm kind of now that things
Well,
are
she
calming
doesn't-
down. I'm like,
She doesn't necessarily need the map because she knows where most of it is now because we've been with her.
Okay, so I'm just kind of standing there twiddling my thumbs because I don't invest myself in people, so I'm just kind of like.
Alright, I'm still gonna try and like look at you.
Okay.
And be
No,
like,
yeah, like my assumption is that eventually I'd pan over to you at the moment, like, and you'd be like,
but I also don't want her to know that I'm doing it.
yeah. Anyway, I catch your glimpse, and I'm like, oh.
Do I need to make a stealth check, Karen?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Sleight of face. No, it's stealth. Let's go with stealth.
Okay. That's not terrible. It's like it's a 17.
Okay. All right. As you travel, I would like each of you to roll a d6, just for me.
That's not good. 4.
Okay.
So what are we doing now?
Just rolling a d6,
You're rolling a d6.
and then I will begin to narrate the
sorry.
travel and ask for inputs.
I got a
and-
6.
6? Okay. Delightful. As you're traveling in this, the weather begins to grow increasingly dramatic. As
Oh, great.
with a planet torn from its sun, it has gotten colder, and the winds have become more and more turbulent as pockets of hot air that escape from towns collide with the cold air that is mixing with the vacuum of space.
Oh, God.
You find yourselves caught in a blizzard.
Fuck.
Fuck. Alright, I guess we try and seek shelter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to freeze to death.
Could we have a survival check then?
Let me do
Not
it.
for me.
As you attempt to find some place covered from the snow.
22.
22. Okay. So, as you're pushing out into this, you see a small cave. You huddle inside of the entrance, and then the three of you are going to wait out the storm. All right.
Yeah.
As the hours pass
There you
by, your rest was supposed to have taken place. The two of you are getting rather tired. What are you going to do about the sleeping situation? You have bed rolls, but you're also traveling
Going to bed?
She doesn't have to take first watch.
I'll offer to take first watch.
Okay. Yeah. So she goes to lay down. Bellaris, you go to sleep as well?
Yeah, if that's okay.
Okay. So that leaves Hadley as the
I'm
one on
gonna
watch.
sit next to Belle while she's sleeping.
Okay.
Not next to the other
Yeah.
lady.
Okay.
Is she... Sorry, you continue narrating the...
As the first, couple hours of the rest go by, it's about time for a shift change. Because how D&D Sleep works is you only need 6 hours. So this can work in 3-hour shifts, and it can be done in 9 hours. I believe that makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
roughly.
okay. I'll take
Yeah.
the next shift.
But I'm not gonna go to... Is she asleep? Can I tell that she is asleep?
She looks asleep, yeah.
Okay. Can I take Belle out of the cave for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Far enough away so that she can't hear anything. She's lying.
Yeah, I figured that's what that look was for, but...
Yeah, so my thought is that we...
Kill her?
No. Because I do think she genuinely needs help. I just think that she's willing to put other people at risk for it. But...
Yeah,
I
but
was gonna say that we could tie her up. And then... I have a way of making people tell me what I want them to tell me. We just need to take her weapons off and tie her up without her trying to... You know what? Actually, we don't need to tie her up. Let's just go back inside. And can we cover over the footprints when we come back in?
Yes. Could you please roll a... Oh, this is a check. I don't know what check it is.
A performance question mark? I don't know.
Deception?
Deception? There's no footprints in the snow.
Let's-
What are you talking about?
Let's go with a survival check. That tends to be the
Okay.
one with footprints.
Okay.
Nature.
I'm good. Oh, that's less good. That's an 18.
That's fine. You need
Yeah.
like a 10. You cover the
I'm
footprints.
gonna tell her to, when we walk in, I'm gonna be like, Belle, go along with me, please. Follow my
Sure.
lead. Thank you. I'm gonna start freaking out. And, shove, Melody awake.
Yeah? What?
There's something outside. Keep your voice down.
Okay.
Get up. Lovely. We're gonna go check this out together because we are a small group of people. And I don't think any of us want to die. Before we can even face the thing that we actually think is gonna kill us.
Deception.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I help her?
Did you
With
say
freaking
anything?
out?
Sure,
With
yeah,
freaking
no.
outiness.
Yeah, no,
I
I'll
feel like
Does that give me advantage then, I guess?
yeah, I'll give you advantage, sure. We'll see.
Not 20! I had
There
a
you go.
16 before, so yes!
Yeah, so she moves real slowly, comes outside to take a look. What do you do?
Okay,
The blizzard has mostly calmed down by this point, I would like to say. But
I'm going to
yeah.
continue looking like I'm fucking concerned as hell. And then... I really hope this works. I'm going to cast Zone of Truth on her. And, look at that, grab her.
Okay.
Or,
I
get
grab
her to...
okay. Zone of
Are
truth.
you zone of truthing me
No.
as well?
Well, I mean, I guess so. I'm not gonna ask you any questions.
Okay.
I'm going to say this.
Okay.
She succeeds on the zone of truth check. You
Okay.
almost get the
Charm
sense that when you do this, the chest plate illuminates, and you get the sense that silence. They're really not supposed to talk about things.
Can I, since I went to go grab her, can I pull
Yes.
a dagger out and hold it up
I-
to her neck?
Could you please roll me an acrobatics or athletics check, Bellaris?
Yes. I have a second question, actually,
Yes.
though, before I do that. Instead, since I've seen this chest plate thingy, how is it attached? Is it like, does it have straps at the top that are holding each side?
Yeah,
or am I
straps
just-
at top and side.
Okay, actually, I want to try and cut those.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the same check or
Um,
what, but
just roll an acrobatics or an athletics check, and I will say that means that you are quick enough or strong enough that you can grab them and slice them.
okay. 17.
You win. You beat the roll off, and you successfully manage to grab and cut off her things, and immediately she is going for attack. I want to roll initiative again.
Fair enough.
Because I mean, yeah.
16.
Okay.
17.
Okay. And my streak continues again. So Hadley, Bellaris, and then Melody.
Fuck. I plan for this.
So, let's erase this. Move these
Now we're
around.
in the
And go again. So first, Hadley, you see her there now on the ground with the chest plate in front of her. She looks up. I really thought I had you guys. My name's not Melody. The fuck do you think I am? And then she starts to stand
What a
up. What would
bitch.
you like to do?
He's a fucking bitch! Okay. Alright.
I was right the first time.
I'm really not feeling like dying on our side quest, which I have a feeling is gonna happen.
Me either.
So
Zone of truth her again.
well, she has the thing in front of her. It might be a radius situation, so I don't necessarily
Really?
want to like.
Roll an Arcana check.
Okay, thank you. I was like, I don't know anything ever.
It's a low
Well,
DC.
That's. I don't know if it's this low, Kieran.
Ooh, I'll roll 2. Can I roll 2?
It
Sure.
is. What did you say it was? Sorry.
Arcana.
It's a 10.
There you go.
Okay.
Magic items.
Wait, I got better.
Magic items
I
tend
got-
to say when you are holding, or when you are touching, or when you are wearing. They do not tend to say
21.
when the item is near you.
Okay.
Like most magic items, you need to be in physical contact with to use.
That's my last second level spell. Okay.
I got 21.
Okay.
Proud of you.
I don't know if that tells me anything else about it, but
I'd say that you're more confident that this item probably does not function when she's not wearing it.
Okay. I am gonna try. Fuck. Dude. Come on. I'm bad at this shit. It's been a minute. I'm gonna cast a first. I don't want. Okay, so it's only one person. Oh, okay, I think. If I use Guiding Bolt, I'm not gonna hurt ours, am I?
No, you're not.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. I'm gonna use first level Guiding Bolt on her and try and push her back away from the chest plate.
Sounds good. I'll draw it on
Okay.
the ground.
A 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Fuck yeah. Oh, where's my other d6? Oh shit. Where'd it go? Oh, it's fine. $13 points of damage.
13 points, alright.
Get
As
close.
you strike her across the face and shoulder with this, she looks up at you, her skin red and scorched, and she's like, "You know nothing about what's happening now.
I don't take very kindly to people lying to me.
You all would have gotten out of this okay if you had just given me the book, given me the map, literally anything. You had every opportunity to getting out of this.
You're trying to bring back a witch god.
Yes,
You had
I
every
am,
opportunity
because
to
it's about
talk.
damn time for people to shut up.
You're just such a terrible person. You had every opportunity to just leave well enough alone and not come fuck with us, and you did it anyway, and now this is what you get.
We offered to help you, and you're lying to us.
What a horrible piece of shit you are.
I was being genuine when I said we could get you help, but at this point...
Yeah, I never wanted
You
to
just
help
seem
you,
like
but...
a bitch.
Bellaris, it is your turn.
Yeah.
It's just me and Laura shit-talking this random woman.
Yeah, I mean... The string of events is pretty linear, and it all leads to this person just being an asshole.
Yeah.
But,
I hope that this isn't... Oh, shit! Wait a minute!
Yeah.
She said the person who gave her that gem that cursed her, if she was being serious about it, had an all-white face. Like a changeling.
Oh, right.
Like, did it... Ooh, she didn't show us what it looked like, but that could have been the person from beforehand. This could be the dude. Oh shit, is this the dude? I hope it's not. I don't know. We'll see.
Anyway, I would like to use Witch Bolts. Why not?
okay, yeah, sure. I will say, though, Witch Bolt is a ranged spell attack, and you are within 5 feet of
Okay,
this person.
I'll do something
whose name you no longer know.
How about Chromatic Orb?
That is also a ranged spell attack.
Fucker.
Wizards weren't meant to fight up close and personal.
Do you have Shocking Grasp?
Magic Missile?
Magic Missile would work. That is ranged, but there's no attack rolls.
Whatever. I'm doing that one.
Okay. What level are you casting it? First or second?
I'll back up if I need to.
Oh, well, you only have first levels. You only have first levels, so...
Yeah.
So then what you do is you just roll 3d4, add 3, and that's how much damage you deal. As these 3 missiles of your own description come out and fire at her.
11.
11. Alright. So, as you send these 3 bolts into her, she is knocked one way, knocked back the other way, and she's like, okay. This really hurts. I'm gonna leave now. Bellaris, is there anything else you want to do in your turn?
I can't cast another spell, right?
Right.
And I... Hang on. Looking at... Could I blood curse her?
Yes, that's a bonus action.
Yes. Doing that.
Amplifier, no.
What does it do?
Without Amplify, it means that you can intimidate her easier, but with Amplify, you can also give her disadvantage on her next Wisdom save. Which would be cool for Zone of Truth.
Yes.
That would be super cool. But if she's leaving...
Alright, are you amplifying it?
Oh no, I'm not gonna, because I want to try and intimidate her into staying.
Well, no, if you amplify it, you also gain the intimidation thing.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Okay, so if you amplify it, that you take 1d4 damage as this red pulse comes out of you, and then she automatically you gain advantage on intimidation checks against her, and she gains disadvantage on the next Wisdom save she makes.
Okay, and it's just a d4 damage?
Yes.
1. Cool.
1, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Was it enough? I don't know. Do I roll damage?
No, there's no damage.
Okay.
So on her turn, she's like, she wasn't scared, but she was like, I should not be here anymore. But now she's scared of Bellaris as this red energy comes out of her.
Fuck.
And she starts.
Sorry, is Zone of Truth still up? It lasts 10 minutes, so I didn't know if it was.
Oh, well, I mean, yes, you cast Zone of Truth, so the area is there, but no one was affected by it.
Okay, I just wanted. I was checking. I didn't know if that.
So I don't actually know. Does Zone of Truth reactivate on creatures who are inside of it?
You create a on a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. But I'm trying to check and see.
A creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Yeah.
So it is starting its turn there.
Okay.
So now it's vulnerable to the effect.
Okay.
So yeah, so she fails.
Yay! Plans never work here. What the fuck is this?
Okay. I will actually draw out the Zone of Truth area. And give you a concentration marker.
Thank you.
So she goes to leave the area. Bellaris, it's up to you to keep her in the area.
Please do so.
I do that. We have a stove, by the way.
Oh, sick. So can you please roll an acrobatics or athletics check to grab her, and she's going to roll one to attempt to get out. She did not roll good, but maybe you'll roll worse. Who knows?
Was it 10?
She rolled a 12.
No.
Here I was thinking that. Okay. All right. So she moves away, and then now she is free to move as much as she wants. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. As she just starts sprinting, she uses her action, bonus action, and just action, movement, and just runs.
All right. I'm not gonna follow her. Are you?
She is running in the direction that you're going for the book, though.
Yeah. Should we? We should probably. I don't.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm gonna start running.
Okay. All right. So combat is gonna keep going then. Hadley, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna just go as far as I can.
All right. So that is your regular movement, and you want to use your action too.
Dash. Yeah.
You can get right next to her.
Can I just try and grab the back of her shirt to keep
That
her
would
from
be
running?
an action.
Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah. Then I'll just. Okay. Let me look at. I think I actually have something. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. Yeah.
Try and clock the shit out of her with this giant. I don't know, what should it be? I didn't even think about it. It's gonna be a giant hammer, but inside the top part where it should be metal, it's gonna be this kind of really strong transparent casing, and you can see green bubbling liquids sloshing inside with a metal bar wrapped around to keep it attached to the stick, and I'm just gonna fucking hit her as hard as I can with it.
Okay. So yeah, roll your attack. As you run up behind her, summon this thing forward right in front of her, and it comes to slam back into her.
It's a 16.
A 16 does hit.
Fuck yeah. Alright. Shit, where'd my other D8 go? Okay. I can never keep my dice organized, ever.
I feel that.
That's 11 plus 5, so that's 16.
16. Dang, okay.
I'm not fucking around anymore.
Alright, so you slam this thing into her face. Alright. Is that the end of your... That's the end of your turn.
That's literally all I can do, yeah.
Bellaris. Do you want to roll for Zone of Truth? It won't matter because you're about to step out.
I'll yell and shout a question back.
I'm gonna run over there and try and help. Can I make it?
Yeah.
That seems so far.
That was your action and movement.
Oh, so...
Did you want to stay back and not use your action?
Was my action getting out of the zone?
No, your action was moving to get over there. So you used...
No, I don't want to move that far. Don't put me back to wherever it wasn't in action. Because I can range spell now.
You can. Yes.
Okay, I want to try and find something that won't hurt Dr. Hadley.
Thank you. I'm doing okay, but also please don't fuck my shit up.
A chromatic orb or a witch bolt, any of your cantrips would be fine. I don't really think you have multi-target stuff.
You know, I really don't like her. I'll do Toll the Dead because it's a D12, so I could get higher damage.
That is a fail.
Ayo.
Yeah.
Are you I mean, it's a spell. It's a ranged spell. You don't have a choice of lethal or non-lethal.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah.
Did I roll the right... I didn't roll the right die. Hang on.
You just roll a d12. That's all you gotta do.
Oh,
this bitch is fucked.
Doesn't get... You don't add 11? Alright. She drops unconscious.
Wait,
Fuck
hang on. It says if the target is missing any of its hit points, it instead takes the D12, so that's right?
Yeah.
Cool.
He's missing quite a few of them.
Yeah, she drops unconscious.
Alright.
Yeah. I want to clear this bitch's everything. What does she have?
Should I be Ruth? Wait, no. Is she making death saves?
She is.
Let's check. Okay. I want to terminate that. Because she pissed me off.
You want to kill her?
Yeah, I'm gonna take out my gun and shoot her in the fucking
go ahead. Finish it off. I don't care.
You pull out your laser pistol.
Yeah, I want to put a foot on her chest and be like, "Don't lie to me," and like shoot her in the face.
Okay.
That's so wonderful.
Unnamed silence group assassin that lied to you is dead.
Fuck around and find out. Come
Bitches
correct her. Get corrected. Yeah.
Okay. So you do that, and then what? You start to go through your pockets?
Yeah.
Okay.
I continue. Do the pockets.
No, it's fine. Inside of her pockets, you can't find much. I mean, she's got 2 daggers, a small coin pouch with 45 gold in it.
I'll give that to Belle.
A
risky choice.
A set of thieves' tools. And I'm not going to assume anything. Do you want to look and see if she was lying about the thing in her chest?
No, I literally was like, I'm going to pull out a scalpel from my kit and start cutting up in her chest, but I'm going to have gloves on because I don't want to touch anything.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing there?
She's completely
what a
lying.
Fucking bitch!
Yeah, she was making up sympathy stories.
I no longer feel bad at all. Alright. Now, the question is, should we continue to go to this very, very dangerous place? Or should we just
turn
off?
Back and...
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to you.
Belle, what are you feeling? How long has it been?
What?
I was asking Kieran how long it's been since we left.
Oh, you said Belle. How long has it been?
Well, I meant... sorry.
Yeah, no, it's been... Well, so it was about 2 hours of travel, and then you stopped for, 3 or 4 hours? Because you didn't finish the long rest. So it's been, 6 hours.
Okay.
And because the blizzards died down, if you had asked to communicate with other people during the blizzard, I would have said no. But now you could probably get a message back to your friends.
Okay, I'm gonna look. Bill, do you want to keep doing this, or should we just fuck off and let it be a thing?
I mean,
I feel like us having that book is gonna do more damage than it's worth.
yeah, I mean, it's also very close to the Lich. I don't really want to... I don't know, though. Who did the spell book belong to?
It belonged to the
It belonged to the Lich. It was Grand Countess Isabella Ayana Maxim III of House Harriking.
Is the book itself cursed? Do we know?
You have no idea.
We should. Okay.
Also,
This
to be
is
fair,
the bad
you heard that it was, like, I mean, honestly, anything is suspect at this point.
It could have been a lie, yeah.
Okay.
This, I believe, is what we can call the bad idea duo. So I think... I want to go look at it. But... my sensible side of me is telling me that that's probably a really bad idea.
Yeah.
You either
don't
need
know.
to enable me or not.
Like, see, I'm a spellcaster. This is interesting. I think we should try.
We can always go look at it and then leave it there. Or we could die. Should we maybe? But now I'm like afraid if we take a rest because I'm out of my big boy spells. If we take a rest, I'm afraid that we're gonna get killed in our sleep. Let's call our friends and see what they're up to.
Okay.
I'm gonna message Muriel.
They have sat down and are talking with Gunnar, and he's saying that, yeah, it's something like... she asks him again. It's about 30 miles away, I think she says. Yeah, 30 miles away. Some kind of building in the frozen wastes. Northeast of the city of Halfway. Says it looks like some sort of weird house on what used to be an island. And you're like, hey.
Oh, fuck. We gotta go, Belle. We gotta go, like, now.
Okay, we go.
Because I have a feeling that Gunnar is also... I'm gonna... Oh, shit. Will he be able to find out if I talk to them?
What do you mean?
Like, if I warn them, will he be able to know? Like, will he be like, oh, shit, they know. Let's kill these people.
No. I mean, so... I don't actually know what you're thinking right now.
Oh, I thought it was the house on the map that we were
No,
going to.
no, yes. So, but, I'm going to say this. Marielle, well, because we're talking around a conversation, not having the conversation. Yeah. Marielle says that no one knows whose house this is, apparently, according to Gunnar, and that Gunnar just wants to go check it out and see, because it looks expensive, he just wants to loot it. And that he heard that there was a vault underneath the house, and he wants to loot that too.
Okay, I'm gonna tell them that it is not a house. Oh, fuck. Tell them not to go in. We'll meet them there.
Okay. I mean, you could just head back. I mean, you're going in the same direction. And
okay, then we can do that.
Yeah.
Make it less complicated.
Mm-hmm. So, you begin heading back. And, I mean, is there anything else you want to do in the journey? Because at this point, you've basically gotten a head start on what your heist was going to be. You've learned a lot about it. You've spoken with that. Do you want to just be back in the town, spend some time, and then we can wrap this session up, or...
Can we bring the chest plate with us?
You can! I was wondering if you were going to ask about that.
I would love to have that.
Yes, absolutely.
Can I try and get a bit more information about it as well?
You can. So, what kind of information do you want? Also, do you just want to flash and say that you're back in the town?
Yeah, that would. Are you okay with that,
Yeah.
Sophia?
Sure.
Okay. I want to know, like, is the magic coming from the like symbol on it, or is it just the piece itself?
You attempt to understand that, but to properly know more, you would need an identify spell. You think that the symbol inscribes the magic into the piece.
Okay.
So that's typically like, there's symbols and there's runes that make magic items magic.
Mm-hmm.
But now that you've recollected yourself back at the town, you're sitting in the halfway house. You're sort of taking a breather. We're going to take a breather as we have our bathroom break. We're going to go. We'll be back in 5-10 minutes where we can keep sort of talking and pre-planning for next game, sort of now as our initial inquiry into another party that may have been a problem is no longer a problem. So yeah, we will properly do this introduction once we come back, and we will have a little bit of a chat there, but until then, see you later. And we're back. So where we left off, the party was coming back together in the lobby of the halfway house, and we were just about to inform the two who had been gone for a moment about what the others had already learned. So you sit down at a table where there are 3 people. There is a half-elven man who looks, more middle-aged. His brown hair and beard are going slightly gray. He has a robotic arm, and you can see that he's got a large pack on the ground next to him. Well, that didn't take long, he says. Rusty, you really know how to spread the word fast. And he introduces himself to the 2 of you. Name's Gunnar, formerly of the Interstellar Vanguard, now a freelance agent. And do I have the offer of a lifetime for you? I've already been acquainted with your 2 friends here, but can't go around calling you Devil Girl and Mad Scientist, so what's y'all's names?
I don't know if mad's the right word, but my name is Dr. Hadley.
It's the mask, it's a little,
Yeah, well,
strange.
I'll unclip it.
Oh boy, okay, I see.
Which do you prefer, sir? Then I'll put it back on.
I'm fine with the mask. It's okay. And you?
I'm Bellaris. They get to call me Belle. You can call me Bellaris.
Alright.
We have a little bit of bad news for you about your house, but continue, please.
Oh, well, I was just gonna give you the whole spiel, but it seems like you know everything already.
No, I didn't say that. I'd love to hear what you know. I'll bat my pretty little eyelashes. And wait for this man.
There's a building, maybe 30 miles or so northeast-ish of here. I have it on good word that I'll be able to find it. I just gotta go to the old Galloway Lake and just trace the edge, and eventually I'll come across it. This place evidently looks insanely expansive, and no one seems to know who owns it or when it appeared there. It's just there. People seem to be too afraid to investigate it, but these 2 don't seem to be too afraid. And I take it you 2 aren't either?
Well, I think. Do you mean this house? And I'm gonna point at Belle to put the map on the table.
It should be right around there. It's a pretty rudimentary map, but, I mean, it's better than no map.
Yeah, we got this from a person who, let's say, wasn't the nicest to us. And they gave us some information about the fact that this house is connected to some unsavory things. Now, I don't know if you know about those, and they're trying to get us into trouble, or if you're really just as ignorant as you seem.
I simply wish to hire a crew to help me perform an investigation into a place that should make us all a ton of money. I know nothing about what you're talking about.
I'll look at Belle and be like, I'm not good at being mean. Can you handle this, please?
Are you stupid?
I'm going to let
we
that...
aren't.
I am not stupid.
So you just have no experience.
I don't have to work with you. I can wait for the next group. I'm sure there'll be...
Hold on now.
Well,
Although
I don't want you to deceive someone else.
I am not deceiving you. I heard about this from a trusted associate of mine. He was walking through the
What did they
waste.
tell you about it?
He was making a trip from one of the northern cities down to here. And when he came to town, he told me he saw a house. And that's when I started planning this little excursion.
So he just told you he saw a random house.
He did.
And
he
you
said it
all
looked big and
wanna go
expensive.
look at it?
What did you say? Sorry.
I don't even remember. Oh, I just saw a random house. That's what interested you?
Yes, most of the places here that have stood the test of time tend to still have some valuables in them.
It's
a very large planet.
Here's the deal I'll make with you. Is we get 60% of whatever is found there, seeing as there's more of us.
Well,
and you have to be the first one to walk in there.
Or on an opposite end of things, we could talk about the fact that house is supposedly home to a lich god.
A lich god.
A lich god. Yes.
Goddess, technically.
Goddess. Count Isabella, whatever the fuck. Yeah,
right.
We got... After somebody came in here this morning, I don't know if Gunnar filled you in, this woman came in, killed somebody right in front of us, and we followed ourselves a little bit of a... We were kind of, interested in that, as you would be. And so we followed some breadcrumbs and found out the house that you're looking at investigating, you might be a little bit in over your head. Yeah. Now, if you're all big and bad and scary, I would love to accompany you to this house and see what you're going to pull off. And we'd be willing to help you. But we know what you're able to offer us in terms of assistance for this. Because I don't want to lose my life or my friends' lives to a lich god. Just because some dude wanted to go steal some stuff.
What do you contribute to society?
It's good cop, bad cop.
He moves his jacket, his duster to the sides. He's got guns on his hips. He, on his back, there is, strapped over his shoulder, you can see it's like a collapsible rifle that all you gotta do is turn one crank and it will flip to be a pretty decently sized sniper rifle. It's like, got guns? I got knowledge on how to traverse the wastes, so you won't need to be constantly looking at your map or, worried about getting lost in a snowstorm. So if you already started heading that way, I bet you found yourselves having to look out for some stuff. I already know what's there. I already know how to get there.
Okay.
And if it is some sort of lich god, a lich queen, or whatever, we haven't heard about it. That house must have been there for a while, and if no noise has ever come out of it, I think it's dormant, and I think it's ours for the taking. I will accept a 60-40 split.
Alright.
But can we get started in the morning?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I'm not necessarily Russian, even though I do know there might be some other people wanting to take a look at this place.
How many other people?
Well, seeing as how you already said that one person was headed that way, my guy is not exactly known for having the tightest of lips, and word travels fast around here. I don't know if we'll run into any opposition. In fact, I highly doubt it. But you never know. If we let this opportunity pass, it's someone else's for the taking.
To be fair, clearly he wants it. So does someone else. We could assume any number of people know about it.
Can I make an insight check on this guy?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Your charm and Han Solo ass will not dissuade me. That's not great. Oh, actually it is. I forgot. That's a 17.
A 17. You believe that everything that he is saying is, to him, the truth. This guy is just like, I found something. I can't do this alone. I would be more than happy to take 40% of the profits for an even 20% of the work.
Okay.
He's happy to show you there, get you there alive, walk in the door first, and help you out.
Okay.
Everyone walks away richer.
I say we do it.
Should we go get the book first, though?
Yeah.
Okay, so an addendum to the plan.
Yes.
In the morning, can we go grab something that we need? You can come with us or you cannot. It does involve everything that's going on here.
Is it on
But
the
I
way?
don't-
It's right next to it.
Is it right next to it?
The book is like really close to the
It
house.
might be like an hour that way, and then maybe adding an hour or two to the trip from your
I just
weird
don't
rough
think
map.
we should bring it inside the house.
I agree.
But I think we should get it before someone else does. But I
Yeah.
also don't want to go there tonight because, ow.
Yeah, let's have a long rest.
Okay. So we have a little bit of time left. We can start the journey, and we'll see if it leads to any combat that would involve the group, and then we would
Okay.
end there. So you guys take a long rest here. The four of you in the group and Gunnar will, have a nice night's sleep. In the morning, is there any equipment that you would like to go to, perhaps a curio store or general store, and just pick up, like tents, cold weather gear? I don't know how.
Yeah, we should probably get some cold weather
How much
clothes.
money do we have?
There is no party fund yet. It is just however
it's
much
all
money each of you
individual.
have.
I don't have a ton, but we can go look at least.
I think I have 69 gold.
Well, and I gave you that gold pouch from earlier, too.
Yes, that had
from
45.
Pearl. So,
Thank God.
that can be the start of our party fund if you
Yes.
want.
All right.
Sure.
And so, Marielle, I'm assuming she has a lot of layers of coats on her, is my assumption, always. And also, she can just turn into a bear.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to say that Mayvice needs some winter clothes, seeing as how she's wearing a skirt and also high-heeled boots. She's going to
Yeah.
need some cold weather gear. And then I'm going to leave it up to you two to determine what you need. Just say what you need, and I'll tell you the gold cost. I'm going to charge Mayvice 3 gold, and we'll simply tell that to her when she comes back in a few weeks.
Okay.
I just wear regular boots, so that should be fine, I think. A coat of some kind.
Yeah, I'm thinking I need, like, a
cool-
jacket. Yeah. A winter coat.
That's 1 gold for a nice thick coat. That will mean you won't have to worry about cold weather for most of your body.
You can do that. I say I'm wearing pants and stuff, but I have a crop top and a
Yeah.
lab coat on. I feel like that's a little.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
And I have, since I'm in a skirt, I want like a thick cloak that has arms and that I would be able to button all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
I want one of those like spies.
How much
type
is it?
fucking puffy marshmallow jacket.
I mean, it just what you can design whatever kind of dumb jacket you want. Do whatever you want, man. It's 1 gold.
It's Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it looks like
We
whatever.
can do whatever we want.
You can do whatever you want. You want it to be one of those starfish ones from A Christmas Story where you just can't move your arms? I don't care.
Yeah.
It's a gold.
My girl's walking around here with her hands out like this.
Yeah, just T-posing.
Yeah.
Nope, a regular cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and if
Think
that's
good.
all you wanted were cloaks, and you have, bed rolls and tents or whatever you need, and you're good to go.
is there, like, any sort of, like, apothecary or type of shop where we could get some healing potions or anything near here?
There is a place called Darlin's Curios.
We should go. I think we simply gotta.
That is just less of a general store and more of what's the word that I'm looking for? One of those, just a store that has the most random of stuff, but it's like the cool stuff. It's like, oh, I could buy this like random glass pot that's like $300, but it looks really cool.
It's like a professional flea market.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you head inside there, I guess, because you seemed interested. And you can see this store is stocked like wall to wall and just weird random stuff. It's like, yeah, you're not gonna find anything like normal in here. You're gonna find like the weird glass orbs, or you know, pages that like you can write on and then the writing vanishes until you put it under light or something like that.
Okay.
So
they don't have any like guns or anything, I'm assuming.
No, they would have like. They would have some. No, I don't think they'd have guns.
Okay.
Not necessarily. You can see behind the counter is a female dwarf. She's got like this like pretty short blonde beard, like shorter blonde hair that's like combed back. She's got like a red shirt with a white apron, and she's like, "How can I help y'all? Looking for something special?"
I guess, do you have any healing potions or anything of that sort?
I think we got something we can get for you. And she goes down to the counter and pulls up these two little vials. One of them is what you expect it to be. It's red. The other one, she's like, "Now, I ordered 2 healing potions. They're supposed to be red. This is a healing potion. This one is blue. I don't know what this one does. I got my money back for it. I will charge you."
Look at it?
You may.
Can I try and make a medicine check on it to see if it's
Battery acid.
Yeah.
Yes. You can
Okay.
Roll either Arcana or Medicine. I'll say that they'll tell you different things.
My Arcana is terrible. I'm gonna do medicine. If somebody else wants to do Arcana, they can. That's a 18.
18 with Medicine?
Yeah.
You smell it. You look at the way that the bubbles generate and a couple of other things. You're like, this does not appear to be anything that would harm you if you drank it. It does not. I will say that you're pretty confident that, because like, this is not a medical type thing. It smells like some kind of arcane potion, but a medicine check is not what's needed to determine that. You are confident, though, that this would not hurt you if you drank it.
Give it to me.
Okay, I'll hand it over to Bill.
So,
I want to try Arcana checking.
Okay.
Yeah. 15.
From the weird combination of smells, you know that this potion has something to do with lightning. It could be one of like 3 things. For the 15, I won't tell you which one. It could be a potion of lightning breath, a potion of lightning resistance, or a potion of lightning immunity. Literally could be any of those.
How much do you want for these both?
Well, I'll say that the healing potion, that's 50 gold, and I don't know what this is. 20? So 70 for the both?
We can take the party funds, I guess, from that lady, and I got 20. But that's all I got. I don't know if anybody
So, I don't know. That's like all my money.
I will give her...
How do we...
Well, you can just do mine. It should be fine. Would that be?
Well, how do we party fund it, is what I mean. Like...
Well, the gold, the 75, or the 45 that we got off that girl, right?
Okay.
Is that the
So
beginning of the party funds, or is that your money that you wanted to keep? Because you can conceal it from me and just be like, I don't know where it went. I have no idea.
No, we can use it.
Or do you want to keep it for something else?
No, let's just get the...
Just the healing potion.
I don't know.
Let's just get the healing potion, and I'll add the extra 5 gold into mine.
Okay. So you purchase
just one cleric.
Mm-hmm. You purchase a potion of healing from Darlin. And
I love that.
If you have nothing else, like no other random ideas that might be in this place, it seems like a lot of the things you would have to ask her for because things are not organized.
Yeah. Is this... I'm assuming this is lesser healing.
Yeah, it's a regular 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
You are still level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is half of most of your hit points if you roll max.
Yes.
Or over half if it's Maeve Ice. I got the thing scrolling around right now.
Yeah.
And then Marielle, nothing. It's 29 max hit points, just a tank. Also a druid.
Not me. I'm a little lad.
Okay.
Frail.
So,
I'm good, unless you need anything, Sophia.
No. I mean, how, so she only had that one healing potion?
Yes, only one potion of healing.
How much was the lightning one? 20?
20. It's a mystery lightning based potion.
Can I try and negotiate with her? I didn't tell anyone what it was.
No, you didn't.
Did she see me inspecting it, though?
Yes.
Do I know what other kinds of cheap potions there are?
Cheap
That
potions?
would be blue.
Yeah, that are like that color. Like on her shelves, is there anything that looks similar but is
she
like
doesn't
10
really
gold
have
or
a
less?
whole lot of potions. These were grabbed from under the counter.
Okay, in my experience, do I think there's anything that looks similar that is cheaper? From all the, potion shops I've been to.
I would say roll an Arcana check whilst I check the Dungeon Master's Guide.
18.
18. It could be a potion of, like, if you want to say this has nothing to do with lightning, this could be a potion of Frost Giant Strength just by looks alone. Could be a potion of Frost Giant Strength, or it could be a potion of Water Breathing. But if
And how much would a potion of water breathing cost?
more than 20 gold.
Oh,
And
okay.
this is the best deal I think we're gonna get. Because
It's
she
like
doesn't even
if
know
you
what it
tell
is.
her it's a potion that does a useful thing, she's gonna charge more because she has no idea what it is. She's just like, I got my credit back for this. I'm just gonna sell it for a little bit of money to someone who's like, I don't know, because she doesn't know.
Yeah.
Well, would you let it go for 15? I mean, you don't even know what it is.
Can you roll a persuasion check? Well, maybe a little bit of a convincer.
A little bit of deception, maybe?
Hmm? This is just nail polish.
I'm a doctor, I can confirm. It's just
10.
nail polish.
10.
Not good.
Yeah, she's like,
That was with a +5, so
Oof.
I just rolled bad.
if the potion does anything, I'm sure it does something good. I just don't know what it does, so charging 20.
All right, I'll give you 20 for it.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
I'm all set.
Have a good day. Thank you for
You
shopping in
too, Darren.
Darlandara's Curios.
You're so cute. Ah, I love her. Anyway.
Can I make some acid now?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, just roll. Do you have you're a blood hunter. You have proficiency with alchemist supplies. So yeah, just roll a intelligence plus proficiency check. So it's plus 3 plus, so it's a total of d20 plus 5.
Are you doing this out in the open?
I mean, not like while I'm walking around.
Oh,
No,
my
but I
assumption
mean,
was
like-
simply because all you said was, "Can I make acid?" That you just walked outside and started pouring together the components for acid.
I don't know. Can I wait? I don't know. I'm being dumb.
I was gonna offer to help because I kind of have a little bit of experience.
Yes.
Sure. We could wait until we're not. Yeah, I'll wait.
Okay.
Okay. And so you head out? Question mark.
Yeah.
All right. Let's roll 2d6 and we'll see if this is where we end the session or if we keep going for another little bit. 6. That was what we rolled last time, which is not...
3. I don't like
Okay.
it when you do these things. You make us roll, and then bad things happen, and I feel responsible.
Okay. All right, 6 and a 3. So, the first day, it is roughly going to take you a little bit over a day. In this first 8 hours of travel, the snow begins to set in very heavily. It is not quite blizzard level, but your visions are heavily obscured. You push through, and you only make it about 15 miles in this first day. You find camp, set down, and that is it. How are the watches going for rests?
I think we should do
we just
2 at a
split.
time.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
just one person. I'll volunteer for first. I can either do it with Sophia or with Gunnar. I'm fine with either.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind.
So, Hadley and Gunnar. The two of you sit at the edge of your camp, looking out over the icy wastes that you have just traveled along. Most of the ground here is a frigid, frozen layer, and it is kept that way due to the planet's distance from all the stars in the sky. The oceans of this world have frozen completely over, and so you're just walking along them. Your watch goes uninterrupted, unless you would like to speak with Gunnar.
Oh no, I was just, for a little while, I was gonna try and, oh well, I guess, never mind. I was gonna do something and then I realized it wouldn't work. Anyway, continue.
Alright. The next watch. So that was the first, you can break this up into, just a couple hours here, a couple hours there. After the first 4 hours, Marielle's going to wake up and she's done. So, who wants to take the second watch? Is it going to be... We just have it be the NPCs.
I can't.
Okay. Are you going to, Bellaris?
Sure,
Now you...
let's give it to the NPCs and then I'll do the
Okay.
last one.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh god.
Nothing happens on their watch.
Oh.
I said okay because I rolled perception checks for them. I forgot to have Hadley do it, but I wasn't going to have anything happen then anyways. I rolled 2 natural 20s.
Woo!
Didn't matter.
I,
Nothing happened. Bellaris, could you please make a perception check as you take the final watch?
Pretty good. 15.
15.
Above average.
You hear on your watch a slow cracking under the ice, but nothing happens. it's almost as if something from underneath just glided along them and retreated back into the depths. The long rest is completed without issue.
Cool.
The next day, the travel begins again. 2d6s. Let's see if you guys make it to the house or if you're just caught in a massive blizzard.
1.
1. That's good.
I also rolled a 1.
That's less good, and it's going to be hilarious.
Oh no!
So, as you wake up in this day and you start heading out, the skies are perfectly clear.
Oh boy.
It is actually a really delightful day. It is still dark and starry, and there is no sun because there is no star, but it's perfectly clear. There is no inclement weather. As you are traveling over the course of the next 8 hours, things tend to go by without issue. You are getting closer and closer. You know that with this, this extra momentum that you've got due to the nice weather and your warm weather gear, your cold weather gear, you're all good. I would like some perception checks, and I'm going to ask that each of you guys just give me one perception roll, and I'm going to have Gunnar give one too. Okay.
14.
Okay.
16.
16. Okay. So all of you spot these. As you get up to the top of a hill, you can see in the distance where it looks almost like you've reached the edge of what the ocean was, and now that you're it's almost like this was like the edge of some sort of like caldera, like a filled in something, and now that you're sloping down off of it, you can see that there's a larger flat patch with some terrain, a house, and a lake. But as you do that, you hear a behind you. As you look down, Gunnar and the two of you notice this. You're overwhelmed by the cuteness, and Gunnar jumps back. You see a little tiny snow bunny.
There ain't no fucking way.
It's jumping up to you. It looks all happy.
Insight check on the bunny.
No, I would actually have you guys roll, I don't even... Arcana?
Animal handling.
I mean, you could. You absolutely could try.
I'm not gonna do that.
What is it?
Gunnar's like, what the hell is that thing doing here?
I don't know what this 20.
Thing is. A dirty 20.
For Arcana.
For Arcana. This
14.
This shouldn't be here, which means that something's wrong. With a 20, I will tell you, this might have been something that evolved to look like a snow rabbit to get people to go close to it.
Fuck off.
I will say that many magical creatures do that. And
I just watched an episode of Critical Role where they followed the fairy-looking creature, and then they all get into combat. We're not doing that. Shoo away the bunny. I don't want to give it any attention.
Are we on ice right now, like over water?
You are currently you are on snow over rocky ground.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my pistol and shoot the ground next to it to try and like spook it off.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to have you roll an intimidation check. That or, I mean, I'd allow animal handling, honestly. I would.
Which one am I better at? I'm better at animal handling. I'll take that.
This is the one time where animal handling will be used the entire campaign.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's an 18.
With this show of dominance, you release a blaster bolt right next to this thing. It jumps back, looks up at you, and then you see it bears down, opens this mouth of fully fanged red teeth, hisses, hops away, and then 13 others burst up from the snow and hop away too. No,
Oh.
no, you succeeded.
Okay.
But there were 14 of these things, just like little, just like snow ravagers hidden underneath the ice. And it's like, nope, not today. And they run away.
No. Okay. Well, let's keep moving.
No longer Dr. Hadley. Now, Doolittle.
Yeah, exactly.
As you reach, you slide down this hill. Gunnar slows down, and he looks, and he's just like, well, if ever there was a house, that's it. And now I'm going to actually explain what this thing looks like. It is a 3-story mansion, matte black in color, standing alone in the distance. You are a couple hundred feet away from it still. Its placement amongst the vast nothingness causes your stomachs to sink, as you two especially know this is going to be interesting, if nothing else. If no one else wants to heed your words, you two know more. As you reach the front of the house in the ocean, the 2 large black doors at the front are set
Wait.
aloft.
I wanted to get the book first.
That's on me. You take a right. You take a right at the hill and start to head towards the book. Let me scroll back up to that because I'm a
To be
dummy.
fair,
Alright.
we were just looking at
Yeah.
it from a distance. It's
You,
fine.
you did just look at it from a distance. It's a large 3-story matte black mansion. Let's go get that
That's
book.
sick. That's where I
Um,
want to live.
So, as you continue your treks through the waste, past those things in the snow, you eventually come to roughly the area where the X is on the map. Now is where it's time to search. Everything is covered in snow. It's up to you to be able to spot where that snow has been disturbed. So these are either perception or investigation. Now is where I open up the odds.
I'm gonna do perception.
Okay.
I'm doing investigation,
See,
and I got an 18.
That was cocked.
and you no longer have to worry about anyone else coming to find this, seeing as how you killed the person who was coming for it.
23 for perception.
23, and what did you say, Bellaris?
I said 18.
18,
For
alright.
investigation.
With the two of you looking together for what you can expect to find, you find in a small little patch of snow a disturbed, where it looks like someone piled it up more than the rest. So you brush that off, and you can find underneath a stone a small metal lockbox.
I'm gonna
Tools.
Mm-hmm.
put some gloves on and give Bellaris some gloves.
Okay.
Just to be safe, don't touch anything with your bare hands.
Okay.
Alright. Thieves' tools.
All right. So you have roll a thieves tools check.
Oh.
It is dexterity and plus proficiency, I believe.
18.
18. Yeah. So you crack open this thing, and you find there's someone hammering on the wall outside of my room. I don't know why. There should not be any hammering going on, but there is.
We can't hear it if that helps.
Yeah.
You open this lockbox, and you can see inside of it a black book with these white sewn-in patterns on the front of a skull surrounded by a circle with different arcane symbols around it, representing different schools of magic. This looks like a spell book. You haven't touched it, you just opened the box. And it looks...
Can I, like... Is there a way for me to tell, or can anyone in the group either
I
who's...
can do things. I have
I
magic.
just want to know if it's,
Hold
like,
on.
cursed or something.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Sorry. I forgot that I was a spellcaster for like 2 seconds.
Gun.
I'm trying to see what I have. I thought I'm still detect evil and Well, would detect evil and good? It's very obviously not good. Like, I feel like we know that much.
If detect evil and good reveals anything like curses or a desecrated object or something like that, that could be useful.
There's an you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, and the creature, and you know where they're located. I'll just do it for shits and giggles. How about that one? I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast it.
There are
around the book-ish
Okay.
in me.
Creatures. There are no creatures of alternate creature types within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
Also, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Does anyone in the group have something? I'm relying on you, Kieran. You know what people have picked, possibly?
To the best of my knowledge, I don't think that Mayvice has identified.
I'm gonna be brave. I'm just gonna touch it and open it.
Before you do that, I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good on you as well.
Sure.
Good plan.
I'll open it up.
You grab the book, open it up, and you can see that this thing is full of pages, but you can't. There's nothing on the page. It's fully blank. It's completely blank. It's empty. It's just a black.
No,
it's a scary, sketchy spell book that the pages are empty on it.
No, it's got writing in it. I just probably can't see it.
Why don't we bring it with us and then we can, or we could leave it here and then come back.
I thought
for
we
it
didn't
after.
want to bring it in the house.
That's what I'm saying.
Something. What do I have? I want to cast Mend.
Mending?
Yep.
Okay. You cast Mending. And when you do, unfortunately, it does not reveal anything.
Okay. What kind of check could I roll to know if there are actually... If there was writing in there?
There's no checks. You would need, you would need some sort of spell that would allow you to see through illusory writing or magical
Doesn't someone have that?
I don't have anything.
If
Okay.
this book had writing in it, you would need something like that to see it if it was obscured with magic.
Okay. Well, the goal was to have it before we went to the house, but...
Something isn't sitting right with me. Do we have time to spare right now before we go into the house? Can we, pitch up camp near here and then go into the house in the morning?
Sure.
I'm gonna ask the entire group if that's okay.
You get no pushback from NPCs.
Okay.
They're not here.
While we set up camp, can I start to cast I always say this wrong. Augury, thank you.
Yes,
I just want to fucking with the whole I want to know what's gonna happen when we go in that house, and it's just not feeling good to me.
Spell?
I get a hold on, I'll read the description. So it says, by casting gem inlaid sticks and doing a bunch of other hocus pocus that I as a spooky cleric will be doing and talking about later. I receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take. Well, it's within the next 30 minutes, so I guess I would be doing this the morning after.
Okay.
Before we go in.
So are you camping a couple hundred feet away? You walked back towards the house and then you're camping a couple hundred feet away?
Is there a wooded area nearby that we could put our tent in so we're not in direct line of sight?
No. If you're not in direct line of sight of the house, you could be hidden behind a hill. It's been 6,400 years since the sun went away. Most trees are long gone.
Yeah. Okay. I think we should... I don't know if there's a... Okay, I think that we should stay hidden if there's other people. We know other people are... I'm just getting a bad feeling about all of it. I think we should stay hidden.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna...
Cast Augury in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
if you would like to describe what this looks like or simply ask her questions.
I'm gonna, like, walk a while, not, like, super far away, but, like, enough to get some privacy and some space. And I'm gonna lay out, like, a little, like, blanket. Not necessarily a prayer blanket, but it's, like, something that I keep on me to just, like, meditate and keep space, and when I pray, I'll use it. From under my jacket, I'm gonna pull out my, like, little, holy symbol. That's a triangle, and it has 3 tiers on it. I'm gonna lay it out in front of me, and then take out a bag of dragon's bones and, like, hold them in my hands and meditate for a while. And when I feel ready, I'm just gonna throw them around the symbol to try and figure out what's going on.
And what is so, if I'm not mistaken, augury would reveal the...
Yeah, so you get to make DM chooses from the following possible omens: wheel for good results, woe for bad results, wheel and woe for both, and nothing for results that aren't especially good or bad. It doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as casting an additional spell or the loss or gain of a companion. If you can cast the spell... Yeah.
What is your specific course of action that you plan to take?
We are going to go into the house and investigate and get back out.
Take things.
Yeah, take stuff and get out. That's the plan of action.
You would get back a reading of wheel and woe. There are good and bad things that could occur from entering the house.
Okay. Do I know the entity? I'm assuming I would know who it is.
Yes. You would know that it's your deity.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that there was anybody fucking with me. Because it says an entity. It doesn't have to be my entity. Okay.
Say, tell you what, if you know that last paragraph, if you cast the spell multiple times, you can get a random reading. Then I might start screwing with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that could be pretty fun.
Yeah. Okay.
You're like, you're abusing the ability to know if something's good or bad. Simply entering the house and investigating is good and bad. It really does depend on what you do.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the group then and tell them that we need to go in, carefully look for things that will not be... If you see something that you think is cursed, no matter how fucking expensive it might be, please, for the love of God, do not touch it, because I don't want to die. I got other shit to do.
Well, you're no fun.
Yeah. That's like the whole point. But just be careful.
Okay.
Don't do anything stupid.
I stacked them all up.
Proud of you. Okay. I guess we go then.
As you reach the front of the house, Gunnar steps up next to the door. Jimmy's the handle.
Yep. Going first.
What was that?
Going first.
He jimmies the handle. It's locked. I will go in first.
I'll pick it.
Show me what you got.
And we perception check the door, please.
You can investigate.
Sure.
You can investigate the door. You can perceive through the windows on the front of the building.
Let's
I want to look through a window.
All right.
I am being anal about this shit. I'm nervous.
I'll help you.
Okay.
What are we rolling for?
You are rolling for Thieves' Tools, but Hadley is rolling to either perceive or investigate something.
I got a 21 for looking through some windows.
Okay.
19 plus whatever I add to these tools.
So the door clicks open, but Hadley, you look inside of this place, and you can see just in the front windows right next to the door, you can see a large dining room with a black wooden table, 8 chairs around it. There's a red rug underneath it, and while heavily used, the furniture looks like in good kit. On the far wall, and this is the last thing I'm going to tell you, there's a painting of a woman, tan skin, long brown hair, and delicate red and black dress on. She smiles at you as you look just around the room. It's an inanimate painting, but like she is smiling in the painting. Mm-hmm. You click Bellaris, open the door. It creaks open, and a rush of air heads in from outside as if the temperature differential begins to reorient itself. And as you start to look inside, you get the feeling of silent watching, as the interior of this house almost seems to take a breath and wait to see what you're going to do.
It's Monster House.
I love it.
As all outside noise cuts off, it's just you and the manor now. And that's where we're going to end today's session, because we were going to properly get into investigating this place once everyone is back here in a few weeks. Looking like July 17th is when we're going to have our next game. So be sure to join us then. Check out our social medias. The stuff is good.
New series on YouTube and stuff.
New series on YouTube too, yeah, that's tomorrow. That took like 15 hours of editing.
Go make Kieran happy. Go watch it.
I hope I didn't miss something massive and glaring.
It's fine.
It's
fine.
I've been proven wrong before. But thank you all for watching. We'll see you all again in a few weeks. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.